Inferno is final installment in Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code trilogy. Not sure if it really is the last, as Hollywood is known to milk best-selling authors beyond belief, and Dan Brown has plans to write 12 books featuring Robert Langdon. You heard well, 12 pieces of this stuff, at least some free lessons in European arts and heritage. Will Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons cash in on conspiracy theories involving our favorite punching bag, Catholic Church? Inferno moves away from that territory and finds itself fighting another global movement it hopes to tarnish. Environmentalists. Yeah, they're the bad guys now. You know straight away something seriously went wrong with the film if its release date was delayed by a year. But you can't possibly predict how bad it was, and you really need to see this film to get the full picture. So let's start. Script by David Koepp, blockbuster screenwriter responsible for some Jurassic Parks, Indiana Jones or Mission Impossible sequels. It is Mission Impossible, really, to successfully adapt its novel, and Koepp failed. The only good thing about script is Koepp's signature great twist, and that's about it. Dialogues are so clumsy, guys, that they wore the whole cast down. Bad writing especially harmed talents of Felicity Jones and Omar Sy, who will want to put this film quickly behind them. There is no character development. If you would have a chance to ask characters themselves who they are, I'm not sure they would be able to answer that question. You would wonder, why would the director of a brilliant drama such as Beautiful Mind compromise his entire career with this one? Ron Howard's direction felt like a hangover. It was groggy, lacking clarity, with dozens of cinematic footnotes suggesting that plot is complex, and no, it's not. Actually, when I think about it now, some of the scenes were quite comic. Not sure if that was the intention, but definitely heard giggles in the middle of the action scene. That was quite an experience. While directors struggled to stay afloat, cast seemed to be left on their own. Tom Hanks can't go wrong, as he's simply way too talented. Seriously, I believe this guy can't act badly, but he can't run either, and Ron Howard should have realized that by now. Some of the chase scenes looked as if old Indiana Jones suddenly realized he could do a bit of Jason Bourne. I was really happy seeing international cast, but Irrfan Khan and Omar Sy were unintelligible. Hat off to brilliant Danish actress Sidse Knudsen, such a fancy name, who proved that well-trained actors can do well, even if they're given so little to work with. Apart from her, another saving grace of this film was Salvatore Totino's cinematography that was ready to take risks, offering language of its own. His choice of heavy color grading paired with fast camera movements and dynamic focus quickly built atmosphere of menace and uncertainty. On the other hand, Hans Zimmer was not really in mood. Famous German film composer who once promised to stay away from superhero films recycled several of his previous scores, and it sounded pretty much like this. Inception? Anyone? All in all, no Oscar nods for Inferno. Cinematography, editing and sound editing might raise some eyebrows, but film leaves such a bad aftertaste that even efforts in these categories will quickly be forgotten. Inferno season for big Hollywood projects continues, delivering flops one after another. Let's hope that this time, best is really saved for last.